Stephen, can I just get your thoughts on that tonight?
It's frustrating because I didn't think they were going to score. They played a lot of football in front of us. You come to Celtic and if you get beat by a screamer from 30 yards or a bit of combination play they're capable of. We didn't. It was 2 ricochets in the box. A cross that we got first contact fell straight to them, and the second one hits off Connor's face and drops straight to McGregor. And I feel the boys feel a bit hard done by. We could have passed it better when we landed on the ball. That's still something we have to improve. But defensively, I thought to a man they were very, very good. Without really hurting Celtic, but we look comfortable out of possession. And I think if they take them performances that we've come in and we've played the team right at the top, and 2 out of the top 3 teams, so it's difficult to judge, but there was a lot of performances there tonight that give me hope. We've got 4 games coming up now where we have to gain points. If we can get at least 2 wins out of the next 4, then it'll stand us in good stead.
You're obviously still just new into this job, only the second match. You're still getting to know a lot of these players and what they're all about. What do you make of what you've seen over the last couple of weeks?
I thought the back 3 were excellent tonight, especially Conor McCarthy and Big Joe. Thierry, there's a lot of good performances. 2 boys in midfield played really well, covered distance, and we just lacked a little bit of a creative edge. And it happens when you come here. You have to stay in the game, which we don't, and you have to wait for those moments when they fall. And we weren't able to do that. We were positive again. Our changes. We brought Alex on, we brought Eamon on, we brought Ethan on. So it was positive changes. We just didn't have enough quality in the forward end of the pitch. But I take a lot of heart of the defensive performance. And you can see the crowd getting frustrated. So it's a compliment to the boys, and they brought on some very, very good subs. Tom Rogic and James Forrest, Beaton. So it shows the quality they have. But boys have just said in there, it's probably the most comfortable out of possession they've been at Celtic Park, so I have to give them credit for that. But on the ball, we still have to be better.
You talked about wanting the players to be brave on the ball ahead of that. What do you feel they could do better in that respect?
Take touches. Don't hoof the ball up the pitch at times when you can take a touch, you can play, but that's difficult here. It's difficult on Saturday with 10 men, but it's more difficult here when you don't have a lot of possession, so you defend for large periods of the game. So the boys are tired. They're tired when they get on the ball, so you make tired decisions. But look, I've not been critical at all. They have performed really well tonight defensively, and we know we can be a little bit better on the ball, which we will be going forward, I've no doubt.
Ross County on Saturday as well up at Dingwall. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a winnable game. I think the next 4 games probably is where we'll be judged, in terms of where our season's going. The last 2 is, the 2 teams we played, as I say, 2 out of the top 3 teams. A difficult task, especially with 10 men in away at Celtic Park. There's not too many people get points here. So listen, it's given me a good look at the players. It's given me a good look at their attitudes and their discipline. In a shape tonight, they were very, very disciplined, and they know that they're in the game. The disappointing thing is we conceded 2 crosses, 2 ricochets. We weren't beat by a wonder goal. We weren't, there wasn't combination play that opened us up. I don't think Jack's had a save to make second half. So frustrated, but I think things that we can take out of the game.
And just in terms of those next 4 games, as you mentioned, how important is it to put points on the boards on those?
We have to. As I say, this league, you can be perceived to having a really good season or perceived to be having a really bad season, but there's 3 points between about 5 or 6 teams. You can be on a top 4 side or a bottom 3 side. So it's fine lines, fine little lines, and in the next 4 games we have to try and turn those fine lines in our favour.
Stephen, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.